Hi everyone. Today I want to address the question that we've been asked on to how to properly set up the timing on your APA dual cam bow. Okay, so I want to first start out with to show you that when you get the bow, you will have timing marks that are indicated on both top cam and the bottom cam. So there's two silver lines, and those are to be lined up with your cable. So that is a great spot to start with in case in the future you change your cables and strings. You want to make sure that that cable is in that range between those two marks. Next, what I look for is the micro tune. You want to have the micro tune sitting parallel to the bracket on your carbon rod right here. So this is kind of a neutral position. This will allow you later to do micro adjustments on your cam timing. In a little bit, we'll show you how that works, okay? Now, anything newer than 2024, like 2024 moving forward, we now have a newer and more easier way to adjust your cams. So on the label on the bottom limb, it will show you all the different draw ranges, the module number needed to get that draw length, as well as your rotating draw stop position. We have now letters that we've laser engraved on the outer perimeter here. So you can follow that chart, put the right module in, and make sure you always have all your screws in the module. Some of them have 3 screws, some have 2 screws depending on the draw length. Make sure all screws are installed. Now, once you do that, you look at your letter. For example, 28-inch draw will require position K. You take you have an imaginary line from the axle to that screw to the letter. You set your rotating draw stop to that position. You tighten it down. And you do the same thing on both top and bottom. Now you're ready to actually physically draw back the bow. Now we don't recommend using a draw board to set the timing on these bows. You need to physically draw it back with a safe draw or a release, an arrow, and a target to properly set the timing. The cams on these bows are so precise they will show you any small imperfection. That's why a draw board will maybe get you close, but it will never be set properly for this bow. So we get a lot of people that try using a draw board, they think they got it right, but it turns out to give them a problem when they go to try to tune it. So I'm gonna have Paul here with me. He's gonna draw back the bow and we're gonna demonstrate how to check that. Let's go over here. This way you can have a nice clear background behind so you can see the cams. So as he draws back, we get the full draw. So you just get to hold it, pull hard into the wall, make sure both cams are fully rolled over. Now we're gonna creep forward slowly. And you notice the top cam here wants to fire before the bottom cam. See? There you go. That one's not moving, that one's moving. So that tells us the cable attached to the top cam is a little too short. It's pulling on that cam and wants to make it fire first. So now we're gonna go over here and I'll show you how to adjust that. All right, so now this can be done without the use of a bow press by just simply using your cam lock technology that's on the APA bow. That's that pin right into your tool center right here. You unlock it, slide the pin out. Now we want to lengthen this cable because it was firing too fast. So we need to take a couple of twists out of this cable. So that same cable, what you do is squeeze the cable towards the riser, take your cam lock pin, lock that cam on the inside of the limb, making sure the pin goes across both sides. This relaxes your cable. So now you can actually remove that cable or add twists to it right on the bench. Then what I do is I go to this opposite side. This is the same cable right here. And we're gonna remove, say, a couple twists. 1, 1/2, 2. Now, this is a floating cable system. So all your adjustments should be done on this section. Do not adjust your main body of the cable because it's got so much serving on here that it could affect the positioning later. This is the best way to do it. So you just adjust it only on the yoke. We just remove 2 twists from here. Now we're just gonna go back, unlock it, squeeze the cable to the riser, pull the pin out, and there you go. It's as simple as that. Now we're gonna just draw it back with a safe draw again and see where we're at. Okay, now we're at full draw. See, as he lets forward now, both cams are firing exactly at the same time. So there we go, we have it. If we were off, we might have to add another twist or so. All right, now what I would do is let's just go ahead, maybe Paul, and maybe take a shot through paper to see how it's tuning. Now, one thing that's very important is to make sure you have the proper spine for these bows. They are a high performance bow, so we recommend spining up at least one number on your charts. So if it's asking for a 340, for example, I'd go to a 300 spine, and that will help you get better results when tuning the bow. Okay. There you go. All right, so what do we got? There you go. So basically, it's as simple as that. Hopefully, we've been able to answer all of the questions for you guys. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to email us or call us. We're always here to help you. And thanks for watching.